£60 million. Pardon?
Exactly how you said it.
£60 million. I think in today's market, you know, from what I understand, I've not seen too much of him, but from what I understand, he's an absolute superstar in the making. So Liverpool fans should be very happy with how things are going so far, right?
Yeah, as I said before, doing your business early is great because Jurgen does like a bit. Generally, players come in and don't go straight in the team with Jurgen. He likes a bit of time to integrate them into what he wants. Szoboszlai is an interesting one because when you watch him play, I mean, he's a wonderful athlete, tall and silky, and he's got no problem physically, I don't think. But he's generally played as a 10 or a wide man. I've been watching a few. I've seen him play a couple of times for Hungary, and I've been watching a few bits on him. And Klopp's generally played a 4-3-3, hasn't he? So it'll be interesting to see what position, because in the front areas, and it's great having competition because we've seen Man City ruling the roost because of their competition for places and the ability to, Grealish come in for Foden or Mahrez will come in, all these options. But they've got Darwin Núñez, spent a lot of money on him, expecting more things from him this season, whether he plays through the middle. They've got Gakpo coming into his own. He had a good finish. Jota's back, Diaz, Salah, and then Szoboszlai, who could play in one of those positions, or is he going to play him because he's got the number 8? Yeah, is he going to play him as one of the three? If he's going to be one of the three, you've got him, McAllister, and then when you're talking about Henderson, Thiago, Curtis Jones, who finished the season well.
Can I throw one in for you?
Yeah.
What about Trent? What happens to him next season?
Exactly. Well, I think Trent will still play right back.
Do you? See, I don't. I think they'll be looking for a right back. They've got Gomez can play there.
I think Trent will play right back, but come in to that midfield area.
Like for argument's sake, the way Stones plays for Man City. Do you?
Yeah. I think that's because you've got that many midfielders now. To buy an out-and-out right-back who's going to go into the team and say you're going to start Trent in central midfield.
I know, but there are question marks always about Trent's defending.
No, I get that. But they're going to
and I think he looks an exceptional... I mean, some of the through balls when he last played for England, the last 2 games he played, were just mind-blowing.
Well, if you're asking me, would I go for a right-back and start playing Trent in midfield?
Yeah, I'm asking you that.
I would probably go yes. But I don't think Klopp's going to. It doesn't look like he's going to because he's already bought 2 attacking midfielders. I know McAllister can play a bit deeper. Yeah. And there is rumours about Lavia as well, the lad at Southampton.
Yeah. So he's really young, right? He's about 19, I think.
Who? He's young, Lavia, yeah.
I think £50 million they're in for.
Well, we don't know they're in, that's the rumour.
Yeah.
But then you'd expect, I mean, there was talk today of Thiago, he's taken the Liverpool badge off his social media, which means he could be on the way, but who knows? How long's Fabinho got? Would they be looking at bringing Trent into play? Is Trent going to play instead of him? All these different question marks. I think Jurgen's got a few ideas on how he's going to play. I think he's going to change it up a bit.
Let's hear more about Liverpool's latest signing. Andy Brassel joined Danny Kelly on the Transfer Express last night and said Liverpool's new signing, Dominic Szoboszlai, is a perfect player for the Premier League.
They're getting a player who I think is going to make an absolutely massive difference to them because they were really lacking that sort of energy, that sort of dynamism in midfield. If they could go in that sort of direction on a higher level, that would really set them up for next season. And bear in mind that Szoboszlai does box-to-box. He wins tackles. He can be the last passer. He scores goals. He can shoot from outside the penalty box. There's so much to him, and he loves to grab a team by the scruff of the neck.
Do you think Liverpool this season should be looking to challenge Man City again?
Yep. By the way, he's right about it. Wait till you see him strike a ball. Whoa.
Yeah.
He strikes.
But didn't we heard a lot. Who was the player Liverpool bought from Leipzig and he wore the 8 shirt? Who was
Keita.
That? Naby Keita. I heard similar great things about him.
Yeah, these are 2 different players.
No. I'm not disputing that. But I think when a player comes into the Premier League and they come with a lot of expectation. Very rarely do they hit the ground running and they turn into the player
Yeah, that's fair. But what happens is people come on and not this ain't personal to who was that? Andy Brassel, who's great by the way, knows his stuff. Really,
but you're going to slag him off now, aren't you?
No, but a lot of people come on and they go, he's good, he's brilliant at this and he's great at that, and I think, okay, where's he going to play in the way Liverpool play? It's a bit like with Maddison. Someone talks about Maddison for Newcastle. Really, where's he going to play? Eddie Howe does not play a number 10.
Right.
Maddison's a 10.
Yeah.
So where's Szoboszlai going to play in this Liverpool team? He will get games because they're in, they're in Europa League, not Champions League, but it's still games. Yeah. So is he going to play as a 10? Are Liverpool now going to play 2 holding players rather than 3? As in, not holding, but 3 midfield, 3 out-and-out midfield, or 2 sitters and 1 in front, because that could be him. Perfect. Or is he going to compete and play out wide? Or what's he going to do? Is he going to turn him into an 8? Because every time you watch him play, or the snippet for Hungary, he doesn't play as an orthodox midfielder.
It's a bit like when Kai Havertz went to Chelsea. He's constantly played out of position. We never saw the best of him. A lot of Arsenal fans, I know, maybe they're saying it because their club's just spent 65 million.
Maybe.
But they're saying Arteta's going to play him in his preferred position. So
Which is what?
Well, more of a sort of an 8, I think, just behind maybe a bit of a 10.
I
But
think
certainly not a number 9.
I think we'll see Arsenal, moving on from Liverpool briefly, I think we'll see Arsenal not be so predictable in formation and tactics next season.
What, as in there, mix it up a bit?
Yeah, I think so.
For various games?
Yes, because they're going to be playing so many more games and different levels of games. So, 1 week you can be playing the best team in Europe if they get them in a group stage of Champions League, and then on the weekend, whoever, you could be playing Sheffield United their own, which is a completely different game. So you might play 2 8s. Whereas if you're playing Inter Milan away, you might play Declan Rice next to Jorginho as 2 holding players if they get him.
I get that. Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't think you're going to see Arsenal be as...
Structured.
He had, not
obvious.
even structured. You generally could pick his best 11 throughout the season, couldn't you?
Yeah.
More or less.
But that's because they only had players in those positions, but now they're bringing in players who can play in different formations. Yeah.
And Liverpool will be the same. But I'd be interested to see where he plays, because he's not really an orthodox midfielder.
Okay, let's speak to a Liverpool fan. Tony joins us. Hi, Tony.
Hello.
Hi, Tony. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
Hi, Tony.
Is that you, Danny?
Yeah.
All right, Danny. Right, my opinion, Danny, is the two that we've signed are good. On paper they seem like good additions. I think where we could save a few quid is a bit of a role reversal, because we've got Joe Gomez that can play at right back.
Yeah.
And also, my thought as well is with Henderson. Obviously, he's always linked up well down the right anyway when he's played down that side with Salah and what have you. But I think there's no problem with Endo dropping a bit further back and moving Trent into the midfield, and that saves a few quid and getting another midfielder in. Do you know what I mean? Because Henderson's quite reliable to sit, in that defensive role, along with Joe Gomez as well. They could do alternator type of thing, and then that just releases Trent into the midfield where he's going to be at his best for us. That's my opinion anyway, and it'll save us a few quid.
Well, I think you're right with the midfield situation, because if Trent starts coming in like he did at the end of last season and playing that role more often, then Jordan will naturally fill in for him in a much easier way than you do when he's bombing past you down the right-hand side. It's easier when he comes in for you to move out and cover, because Endo's still got the legs to do it. He's a super athlete. And Gomez is a very good right-back. People criticise him, but he's been the victim of a very... especially in the first 2/3 of the season, a Liverpool side that's lacking confidence and defensive stability, and he's been thrown in certain positions, certain games, and been made the scapegoat at times. But physically, Gomez is a very good defender, one-on-one. So we'll see. But I don't think that we'll see Liverpool spend huge money on Lavia or another midfielder because of Trent. I don't.
No, I agree with you. I think that, I agree.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.